All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave.
Hey Nanaimo! Are you interested in shaping your city's future? This is your chance to with Reimagine Nanaimo.
Reimagine Nanaimo is our opportunity to create a collective roadmap for the future of our city.
As Nanaimo is anticipated to grow by 40,000 residents and beyond in the next 25 years, we need to imagine how our spaces and places can evolve to better meet the needs of our environment and all who live here. In Phase 1 of Reimagine Nanaimo, we gathered your ideas about how our community should evolve over the next 25 years. Phase 2 is now underway, which is the exploratory part of our journey. It is where we bring together all we've learned so far, talk about ideas, and collectively test different choices. We're really excited to have you involved.
Our future needs a strong foundation to support thoughtful decision-making moving forward. Using your ideas and some background research, a draft framework, goals, and indicators have been built to form Nanaimo's foundation.
The Nanaimo Donut is our draft framework. And no, we aren't referring to a tasty doughy treat, but instead a way of organizing how we plan for Nanaimo's future. At the city level, this means strengthening our social foundation so that all community members can live well, while at the same time staying within our ecological ceiling by making choices that protect and enhance our environment. The space in which we thrive is the donut between respect for social foundations and the ecological ceiling. Let's take a closer look at our Nanaimo Donut.
The Nanaimo Donut is our draft framework, a way of organizing how we plan for Nanaimo's future in a balanced and integrated way. It challenges us to consider, how can our city be home to thriving people in a thriving community while respecting the well-being of all people and the health of the whole planet? So why a donut? Nanaimo's donut is based on a theory created by Kate Rayworth called donut economics. This theory is gaining global recognition as a way of thinking that will allow humanity to thrive in the 21st century. It takes many of the things we're doing already and organizes them in a holistic and balanced way. What is in Nanaimo's donut? The outer circle of Nanaimo's donut represents our ecological ceiling. Respecting ecological boundaries means living within our means, minimizing the harm we do to the environment, and maximizing the amount of ecological benefit that we give back. The inner circle represents our social foundations that are needed for the people of Nanaimo to thrive. Improving our social foundations means addressing shortfalls and creating opportunities for all. In the center is the sweet spot, representing the space between our ecological ceiling and social foundations. It's the place we wish to occupy. It is here that we are meeting the needs of all while respecting the limits of our environment. This is where we will thrive. The Nanaimo Donut will help us make informed choices, encouraging us to carefully consider how each decision will allow us to live within our ecological ceiling while supporting our social foundations. It is a framework for thinking in an integrated way about Nanaimo's future.
Based on the framework of the Nanaimo Donut, there are 5 draft goals that represent focus areas for the city's future. These 5 draft goals are a green Nanaimo, a healthy Nanaimo, a connected Nanaimo, an empowered Nanaimo, and an enabled Nanaimo. Together, they are meant to guide a balanced approach. Let's learn more about these draft goals.
A green Nanaimo is about how we can support the lands, air, and waters that sustain us. It is about advancing collective knowledge, living in harmony with our environment, and responding to the impacts of climate change while protecting the businesses, people, and infrastructure. It means making decisions that prioritize a resilient and regenerative environment, moving us towards a city that gives back to our natural world rather than taking from it. A green Nanaimo recognizes and embraces its role as a sustainable city that helps maintain the naturalness of our larger region and beyond.
A healthy Nanaimo is about the well-being of our residents and the livability of our city. It is about creating a community for all of us. A healthy city means that all people have the opportunity to access and maintain a good standard of living, regardless of their life stage, family composition, or socioeconomic status. Nanaimo envisions a city where a person can live an entire lifetime, finding comfort and happiness in a safe and secure home and having access to healthy food. A healthy Nanaimo is where people do not go unhoused or hungry. It is a city where we can all thrive.
Let's go. No hesitating. We gotta move, we gotta shake, we gotta get up on our feet and liberate it.
A connected Nanaimo allows people to easily access what matters to them. Our connections are how we experience our community. Everyone needs to get around, and we should have safe, equitable, and enjoyable options to do so. Complete, compact neighborhoods that provide daily needs closer to home allow people to choose more walking or cycling. A well-linked, multimodal transportation system provides choices about how we travel through our city and beyond. A connected Nanaimo means access and mobility for everyone.
An empowered Nanaimo feels welcoming and safe to all those who choose the city as home. Together, we are actively making progress towards reconciliation. It's a recognition that we are all different, and these differences make our community interesting, innovative, and vital. Our differences affect our experiences, and by embracing diversity, we are building our community spirit. It's about hearing each voice in civic life through effective engagement and public process. In an empowered Nanaimo, everyone can find their place in the city's diverse social fabric and contribute to our community's future.
An enabled Nanaimo is about attracting and maintaining great businesses and institutions that provide good jobs, places to shop, and opportunities that keep our city thriving. Enabling homegrown ideas, talent, and businesses, while welcoming new investment from around the world, will advance our city's prosperity. It involves harnessing our unique assets and communicating them in a way that really calls to people. Embracing and building upon what makes Nanaimo special. An enabled Nanaimo is known as a great place to live, to work, and to experience.
Now that you've heard about the draft Nanaimo Donut Framework and the 5 overarching goals, how do you think they reflect what is important for the future of Nanaimo?
We want to know! To provide feedback on the Reimagine Nanaimo Donut, goals, indicators, and land use scenarios, click on the Reimagine Nanaimo tab at getinvolvednanaimo.ca. After all, it's our city and our choices.